So this is CPM Calculus Chapter 2, number 52. So here we're asked to write as many statements, limit statements. So we want limit statements, as many as we can, about the function graph to the right. Okay, so as x approaches -1 and as x approaches plus or minus infinity. So how many can we write about that? Well, let's start looking at the graph from left to right, just so we cover everything. So from left infinity, as x approaches -infinity, we're getting closer and closer to our x-axis, which is 0. So the limit as x approaches -infinity, so that's looking at right here, this one, of our function. What's our function called? Let's just call it y. Of our function y is equal to, remember, it gets closer and closer, it's getting closer to 0. Okay? So what else do we see? The limit as our function approaches to -1 has a left and a right hand limit. They are different, right? So the limit as x approaches -1 from the left. So remember, we put a negative again of y is equal to what? So if this is -1 here, this is -1/2, right? So that's equal to -1/2. The limit then as x approaches -1 from the right. So then we're looking at from the right, as we approach -1, we get up to 1/2 of our function equals to positive 1/2. Okay? So what do these tell us about the limit as x approaches to -1? Well, because from the left and the right side are different limits, we know that this limit does not exist. So the way you write does not exist in shorthand is just D and E. So that just means like no limit or does not exist. Okay? So we want to have this one, this one, this one, these two, and this one. So we want to write as many as we can. So we also want to look at as we're approaching positive infinity. So the limit as x approaches infinity of y is equal to, so we're going down, and we're getting close to the x-axis again, so is equal to 0. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 limit statements about our graph. Okay? So this ends CPM Calculus Chapter 2, number 52.